In the quiet town of Camano Island, a chilling mystery has haunted the community for nearly 2 decades. On a cold December day in 2003, Tamara Mattson was found dead, her life abruptly taken, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. The initial investigation led nowhere, and as years passed, the case grew cold, leaving her family and friends yearning for justice and closure. But in a surprising turn of events, a new suspect has emerged from the shadows. Carl D. Schlobom, a name once lost in the annals of time, has been identified as the prime suspect in Tamara's murder. This revelation has reignited the investigation, breathing new life into a case that many feared would remain unsolved. Yet, despite this breakthrough, the path to justice is fraught with challenges. Schlobom's identification brings both hope and frustration. While DNA evidence places him at the scene, the legal system finds itself entangled in complexities, as Schlobom's advanced dementia poses significant hurdles to prosecution. As we delve deeper into this story, we will uncover the intricacies of the investigation, the role of DNA evidence, and the profound impact on Tamara's family. Join us as we unravel the layers of this perplexing case, where the pursuit of justice is as elusive as the truth itself. Welcome to the story of Tamara Mattson, a tale of mystery, suspense, and the relentless quest for answers. In the labyrinth of unsolved mysteries, the case of Tamara Mattson took a pivotal turn with the discovery of a seemingly innocuous item, a cigarette butt. Found at the crime scene, it lay dormant for years, a silent witness to a heinous act. But in the world of forensic science, silence can speak volumes. As investigators revisited the evidence, this small piece of debris became a beacon of hope. Advanced DNA analysis linked the cigarette butt to Carl D. Schlobom. This breakthrough was not merely a stroke of luck but a testament to the relentless pursuit of truth by those who refused to let Tamara's story fade into obscurity. The DNA match placed Schlobom squarely at the scene, igniting a spark of possibility in a case that had long grown cold. Yet, as with many tales of justice, the path was fraught with challenges. The link between Schlobom and the crime scene was undeniable, yet it was just one piece of a complex puzzle. Gathering additional evidence proved to be an arduous task. Witnesses had moved on, memories had faded, and the passage of time had eroded the trail. Despite the compelling DNA evidence, the question loomed large: would it be enough to bring him to justice? The detectives faced a daunting legal landscape. Schlobom's advanced dementia complicated matters, casting a shadow over the proceedings. The DNA evidence was a cornerstone, but without further corroboration, the case stood on shaky ground. The investigators knew that to secure a conviction, they needed more than just a genetic fingerprint. They needed the full picture, a narrative that could withstand the scrutiny of the law. As the investigation unfolded, the cigarette butt remained a symbol of both hope and frustration, a key that unlocked a door, yet revealed a room filled with uncertainty. The pursuit of justice for Tamara Mattson was far from over, and the journey would test the resolve of all those seeking the truth. As the investigation into Tamara Mattson's murder progressed, the path to justice took an unexpected turn. Despite the breakthrough of DNA evidence linking Carl D. Schlobom to the crime scene, the legal journey was far from straightforward. Schlobom's advanced dementia posed a significant barrier, transforming what seemed like a clear-cut case into a legal quagmire. In the realm of criminal justice, the mental state of a suspect can profoundly influence the course of legal proceedings. Here, Schlobom's condition became a pivotal factor. His cognitive decline not only hindered the prosecution's ability to proceed. The legal system is designed to ensure fairness, but when confronted with a suspect who cannot comprehend the charges against them, the pursuit of justice becomes fraught with challenges. Prosecutors found themselves navigating uncharted territory. Despite efforts to negotiate a confession, his health decline and inability to recall events left investigators at a standstill. This case underscores a broader issue within the legal framework: how to balance the rights of individuals with mental health issues. It highlights the tension between the desire for justice and the reality of a suspect's diminished capacity. As detectives grappled with these hurdles, the inability to prosecute left a lingering sense of frustration. The DNA evidence, once seen as a beacon of hope, now seemed like a piece of a puzzle that could never be completed. Yet, the quest for truth and justice for Tamara Mattson could not be abandoned. Her family's longing for closure was palpable. Each legal setback was a reminder of the complexities that lay between them and the resolution they sought. In the shadow of these legal and ethical dilemmas, the case of Carl D. Schlobom serves as a poignant reminder. It challenges us to reflect on how we can evolve our legal practices to address such situations more effectively, ensuring that justice is served while respecting the dignity and rights of all individuals involved. The story of Tamara Mattson's murder is not just a tale of crime and evidence but a narrative that questions. As we delve deeper into this case, we are reminded of the need for a justice system that can adapt. For Tamara Mattson's family, the identification of her killer was a moment they had been waiting for, yet it came with a heavy heart. Years of uncertainty had taken their toll, and while knowing the truth brought some relief, the absence of justice left a lingering void. The detectives, committed to their cause, worked tirelessly to piece together the story, hoping to provide the family with a semblance of closure. Yet, the emotional scars run deep. Tamara's loved ones had endured years of unanswered questions, each day marked by the absence of their daughter, sister, and friend. The revelation that Carl D. Schlobom was responsible for her death was a bittersweet victory. It confirmed their suspicions but also underscored the harsh reality that justice, in its fullest form, might never be served. The legal system, bound by its rules, found itself at an impasse. Schlobom's advanced dementia meant that prosecution was not an option, leaving the family with a sense of unfinished business. Despite the DNA evidence that placed him at the scene, the law could not bridge the gap between knowing and convicting. In this journey, the detectives became more than just investigators, they became allies in the family's quest for truth. Their efforts to uncover the details of that fateful night in 2003 were driven by a shared desire to honor Tamara's memory. Yet, as they reached the limits of what the law could do, they too felt the weight of an unresolved case. For Tamara's family, the path forward remains challenging. They continue to navigate their grief, holding on to the hope that one day, the legal and mental health systems will evolve to prevent such tragedies from leaving others in similar limbo. Until then, they find strength in their memories of Tamara, cherishing the moments they shared, and in the unwavering support of those who stand by them in their pursuit of justice. As we conclude this story, the case of Tamara Mattson remains a haunting reminder of the complexities within our justice system. Despite the identification of Carl D. Schlobom as her murderer, the path to justice is obstructed by the very real challenges posed by mental health issues. His advanced dementia has left the legal system in a quandary, unable to proceed with prosecution. This case not only highlights the limitations of our current legal frameworks but also underscores the broader implications for cases involving mental health. For Tamara's family, the confirmation of her killer's identity offers a measure of closure, yet the absence of a trial leaves a lingering void. The emotional toll on those left behind is profound, as they grapple with the bittersweet reality of knowing the truth but being denied justice. It is a poignant reminder that while DNA evidence can unlock the mysteries of the past, it cannot always deliver the justice that victims and their families so desperately seek. This case urges us to reflect on the broader societal and legal implications. It calls for a reevaluation of how we handle cases involving suspects with severe mental health conditions. We must ask ourselves, how can we ensure that justice is served while respecting the rights and limitations of those who are mentally ill? In closing, we invite you to stay informed and engaged. The story of Tamara Mattson is not just about a single case, it is part of a larger conversation about justice, mental health, and the need for systemic change. Let us continue to seek solutions and advocate for a legal system that can effectively address these complex issues. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we hope you remain vigilant and informed as we collectively strive for a more just society.